Breaking news in D.C., everyone, where a new crop of Republican candidates are joining the House Speaker race. It has been almost 19 days since Kevin McCarthy was ousted, and the clock is ticking to find his replacement. NBC's Gary Grumbach is joining us from Capitol Hill. Gary, welcome to you. So what are we hearing from lawmakers today about what all's at stake? And we heard McCarthy earlier say on Meet the Press that the situation is an embarrassment for Americans.
Yeah, that's perhaps the only thing that House Republicans can agree on, that it's an embarrassment, that it's in a mess right now here on Capitol Hill. There are now 9 Republicans vying for that coveted Speaker of the House job. I want to show you a list of who these folks are. They really run the gamut across the Republican conference, everyone from somebody who is a former Marine to a second-term congressman to a guy who has owned more than 20 McDonald's locations before he became a congressman. That's Kevin Hern of Oklahoma. And then you've got Tom Emmer. He's the current House Majority Whip. He is somebody who is seen as perhaps the most likely candidate after these out of these 9 because of his experience in Congress. He's somebody that Kevin McCarthy has put his name behind and his support behind in that way. But there is now going to be the same process. It does feel like Groundhog Day a little bit up here. We've been saying over and over again, the same process that we've seen time and time again now. We're going to see tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. there is going to be a family meeting of sorts with members of the House Republican Conference getting together and really selling themselves. The 9 Republicans will be selling themselves as to what they think they're going to bring to the table as Speaker. And then Tuesday at 9 a.m., that internal Republican vote where they hope to have one candidate come out of that to hit the floor. But as you mentioned, it's a little bit of an embarrassment, of a mess up here, as members have been saying. Here's what others have said.
I guess
This is unbelievable. Never in the history of the country have we had this kind of madness where we cannot have a functioning House of Representatives.
I would have hoped that everyone would come together with their put the country before the politics and actually solve this.
8 people seem to be the tail wagging the dog of over 200 people. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
I think we need to find someone who hopefully can get to 217 before we're all poised in very drama fashion on the House floor, trying to determine how this will unfold.
Now, Alex, I want to run through a couple of quick dates for you here. Today's October 21st. On September 30th, that was the last date the House passed any legislation at all, and they have until November 19th before the government shuts down.